Hello my friends, this is Linol Anderson here with you guys with a brand new Friday special video here on YouTube BitChute. Important video today my friends. I just had to make a video. A lot of huge major things going on in the world when it comes to the elite's agenda with the whole sickness and the thing they want you to get, the clot shot as I like to call it. As you can see, Dr. Fauci just resigned, and now it looks like the elites are about to come out and admit that this thing doesn't work, but they're going to blame it all on Trump. So we're going to get all to that today, what's going on in the current news. But before we do, I'm just going to encourage everybody to hit that subscribe button. As I say, subscribe to survive. I cover all from NWO, extraterrestrials, UFOs, conspiracy, much more, my friends. So hit that subscribe button, and also join me on Patreon for exclusive content you don't get anywhere else. So if you're a fan of my work, we got tons of great content there: occult class, health class, spiritual based videos. Link is in the description. Hope to see you there. Your support means the world to me. Let's get to the video now, shall we? Yeah, so massive stuff going on, my friends, and there's some victories for humanity. That's something that I'm actually kind of happy to talk about. 6 months ago, about 6 months ago, things were looking pretty scary, you know. Last winter and everything with the world situation, they were looking to start, throwing people in jail if they didn't have that thing in certain countries, you know. Giving them fines if they didn't get that thing, and opening up these quarantine camps and stuff like that. We thought that was it, and the elites are going full out on their agenda, but humanity has had some great successes. Humanity's waking up. That's what's happening. And there's been a lot of pressure being put on the globalist agenda. Lots of pressure. And what it comes down to at the end of the day, my friends, it's getting too obvious, because unfortunately people are starting to drop like flies. And that's right. A lot of people are losing their life when it comes to that thing that they wanted people to get. And it's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate. And it's getting to the point, it's so obvious, and there's so much pressure being put on the elites, and court cases being filed. They're getting sued. Their documents came out. The company, the documents came out. It was released. The adverse reactions and stuff that have been happening from the what. And all that came out, and that's why you've seen them have to back off their agenda. But now things are really crumbling, and as you could see, Dr. Fauci just resigned last week, right? Or he's retiring, he says, to pursue other things in his career. Well, he knows what's coming, my friends. Consequences are coming, because it's getting too obvious now, and now even the mainstream media is starting to talk about what's happening and how there is a lot of bad effects from this thing. It's obvious it doesn't work, right? It's totally obvious. It's out in the open now that it does not work at all. You got people like Joe Biden, who's taken it 4 times, and he's getting it multiple times, and Joe Biden just got it, and all these people, they're all getting. So we know that it doesn't stop transmission, and now it's getting obvious that people are getting sick and losing their lives. So that's why I believe Fauci has retired, because he knows pretty soon that consequences are coming. They're coming after him, and it's going to be a bad situation. So he's trying to get out while he can, right? So expect to see even more stuff come out. So what are they going to do? What are the elite going to do now that it's all fallen apart on them? Well, my friends, they were prepared for this. They knew that this was a possible scenario. They have been planning this out for hundreds of years. This agenda that's taking place, this great reset, if you will. So what it comes down to is they have a fall guy for that. And the fall guy is Donald Trump. That's right. Already, my friends, they are starting, in the mainstream media, they're starting to blame Trump for what's going on, for the dangerous effects of the thing they want you to get. Right here, I have an article, and I'll post this in the link in the description down below so you guys can read it for yourself. It's from the Washington Post, which is mainstream propaganda. But here it says, the title of the article, House panel, Trump sought to pressure FDA on the thing they want you to get in treatment. Yeah, Trump officials repeatedly stalled the Food and Drug Administration's plan to extend safety studies in fall 2020, as President Donald Trump pressed the agency for a faster timeline so the could be authorized before Election Day, according to emails, text messages, and interviews by congressional panel probing the pan. Oh, I gotta be careful what I say here. The sickness events response, okay? The report adds that Trump's White House had efforts to sway the FDA in the first year of the sickness event, a pressure campaign that rattled agency officials and threatened to undermine confidence in the thing they want you to get and other medical treatments. So as you could see, they're starting to say, well, Trump, he rushed it. He rushed the FDA to get this out, and it's his fault pretty much. Now, with that being said, it kind of is. You know, we're not making excuses for Trump here. At the end of the day, he's still very proud of that thing they want you to get. And he said many times, he takes full credit for it. He says, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have had that thing they want you to get. Usually it takes some 10, 15 years. I got it through in 9 months. Oh, he's proud of it. He calls himself the father of the thing they want you to get. And he says it's his greatest accomplishment. Trump is very proud. And he takes full credit for that thing that they want you to get, which is disgusting. It really is. But at the end of the day, there's a reason why he's been bragging about it so much and keeps saying that I'm the father of this, I'm responsible for it, right? It's all part of the agenda. This is a movie, my friends, we're watching, and all these people are puppets, and Trump is a major puppet for the globalists, big time. And this is part of their agenda. If it all falls apart and it starts getting exposed, well, then we're going to put Trump in there to take the fall for it. That's right. So now, instead of people being upset and saying Fauci or Bill Gates or Klaus Schwab or the people who are truly behind it, instead of that, now everybody's going to be blaming, it's Trump, it's Trump, it's Trump. Now, at the end of the day, is Trump really responsible for that thing they want you to get like he claims he is? If it wasn't for me, I pressured the FDA, blah, blah, blah. How he boasts and he's so proud of it. At the end of the day, is it because of him? No, of course not. They had this thing they want you to get ready and prepared for many, many years before the sickness came. Who knows, 50 years before, I don't know the exact date, but many years. They had this ready to go as part of the agenda. Everything was pre-planned. So there you go. You could tell right there when Trump sits there and brags about that. You could tell he's lying to you. He's lying to everybody. He's just a puppet. He's part of the agenda. Sorry for those people in the truth community who think that Trump is a big hero going to save you all. No, he's 100% part of it. But at the end of the day, they need him. Because now, all the leftists and everything, they're going to blame Trump for this, right? And we already know the people on the right, well, they have cognitive dissonance and all that, and they're going to support Trump regardless. They're going to make excuses for him. At the end of the day, I'm telling you right now, Trump is going to be president again in 2024, 100%. They're going to bring him back. But in the meantime, right now, to shift the blame off the real criminals who are behind this thing that they want you to get, they're going to blame it all on Trump. And you're going to be seeing that. This is just starting to come out. You know, there's people in the mainstream who are starting to blame Trump already, and you're getting these articles talking about it. It's starting, and as you see in the coming months, there's going to be more and more coming out about that thing. More and more people are going to be getting sick, losing their lives, and it's going to become so obvious they're going to have to come out and admit it fully. But they're going to blame it all on Trump. Not on Biden, though, even though Biden was sitting there pushing it on everybody and still is with mandates and whatnot. I think most of the mandates have been dropped. I hear he's bringing some back in certain areas. There's mask mandates coming back and stuff like that in certain states. But nobody's going to blame Biden. They're not going to blame Dr. Fauci, right, or Bill Gates. No, they're going to blame Trump, right? Trump, the bad guy. When there's much worse players in the game than Trump. He's just a puppet, like I said. End of the day, my friends, it is a beautiful thing to watch, this whole agenda crumble and fall. It's a beautiful thing to watch because that's what we're witnessing right now, my friends. It didn't work out for them. They were successful that they got many people to take it. Very successful in that. Billions of people took it. At least the first 2 doses, right? But now their booster program is not working out good for them at all. They're throwing out millions of doses. I think over 1 billion doses have been thrown out. Over half the population does not want it. And now it's all coming out. How it doesn't work. How it's dangerous. Now what are they going to do, right? Are they going to continue to try and make mandates you have to have it? Even if they did try that, it's not going to work. It's called united non-compliance because nobody's going to take it, right? Nobody's going to take it. I know all my friends that I know that went out and unfortunately went and got it, the first 2, and my family members. They're not getting a third. They say over my dead body. And I think that's the case for most people. Most people didn't even want to get it in the first place, right? But they just figured, oh, we'll comply and we get our freedom back. Now they notice the freedom's not coming back. The beautiful thing is so many people are waking up right now. So many people. This is backfiring on them, my friends. Humanity is waking up. Sure, there's a small percentage of people who are still brainwashed and probably always will be, and they never will wake up. Unfortunately, we gotta still try, but some people are too comfortable in this matrix. But a large portion of people are now waking up and they're saying no more. And that's what you gotta do. You gotta say no more because we know they're gonna try some kind of BS here as we enter the fall winter. I don't know if they're gonna have any progress with the Rona. I don't know about that because people don't care anymore. They're not afraid of it. Ooh, new wave's coming. Everybody's like, F off, we don't care, you know? But we already see them pushing the monkeypox crap and polio and who knows what's next. But I think even with that, I think it's too obvious now, and the whole agenda for the sickness stuff, it's just not working out for them anymore. Which is good. It's good. It shows that we could do it. Like I said, I didn't have much hope 6 months ago. But now, with everything that's happened, it's proven to me that humanity is smarter than I thought they were. And we are saying no. And we've put a big stomp in the globalist plans, right? But they have other agendas playing out now, like the whole food shortages situation and what's happening over there in Ukraine, right? And they're going to push the Taiwan and China card soon. The bugs, they want us to have the bugs, you know, what they're doing with the farmers, the climate agenda, right? They're pushing their climate agenda. And of course, the CBDC, digital ID, all that stuff, you know, switching to the new current digital currency, social credit score, all that is coming because as things get worse and worse with the inflation, and as stuff gets worse and it gets harder to live, well, then that's when they're going to bring in the digital ID. And we know the cyber attacks are coming too still. They're definitely going to play the cyber attack agenda. But we don't know when that's going to be. I was thinking it could be this winter, you know. That's what my previous information was saying. I'm not saying it's not going to happen still, but I think humanity did a good job at pushing back their agenda. We may have delayed it, you know, because of how good we've been doing. But they're going to do it at some point, and we know Endgame is the fake alien invasion, right? We know they're going to do that, and I think that'll be, I can't give dates, right, but estimation, 2025, 2026, something like that. So they're not giving up by any means, but this is a good sign that humanity is rising up. We've had enough, and there's a fighting chance. I got hope now. I don't worry at all, not at all anymore. I'm trusting in the universe, and I got optimism and faith that this ain't over. And at the end of the day, I see this as a positive thing, that humanity, the Great Awakening is here. Humanity's waking up, and we're not putting up with this garbage anymore. And this could be the fall of the elites. So it's a beautiful situation we see playing out here, my friends. So please keep, fighting for freedom, sharing the truth with your friends and family. Do not comply. Do not wear those stupid face diapers. Do not go for any clot shots or anything like that. Just say no, and we'll get ourselves out of this. We got to say no to all their garbage. Okay, my friends, thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. Like I said, if you enjoy my content, head down to Patreon exclusive content. Link is in the description. Subscribe to survive. Linol signing off. King bless you all.